This is the amount of stuff-ups we had in our pouring.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
It ain't my fault.
It ain't.
Hey guys, welcome to the Flying Wombat Brewery tasting sessions. So today we're going to be tasting a couple of our new batches. Over here on our right, our unexpected XPA. Nice. And here on our left, I'm very keen to try, is our Piña Colada Pale Ale. Good backstory behind this one, so we'll get to this in a minute. Now I'll pour out our XPA here. So, almost missed the glass.
I'm just a shit pourer, I think.
So, yeah, I think you are. So I'm not taking that one. So, a little backstory behind this one. We were actually going for an IPA when on the brew day, forgot a couple of ingredients, wound up with an XPA instead. Put that over there. And but I'm a big fan of the Bolter XPA, which is what got me into the extra pale ales. So I was actually pretty excited that our little stuff up led to this little beauty. So we'll see how it goes. Cheers. that's
I mean,
terrible.
This is what happens when you shake up a keg, if you know what I mean.
I don't think I want to. That's good. So, really light on the body. Very light on the body, actually. It's really hoppy without having as much bitterness of an IPA, but it's got a really big tropical punch to it. A lot of citrus as well. I'm getting a lot of grapefruit and tropical flavors coming through. Nice aroma. A lot of tropical and melon aroma. There was a lot of summer hops that went into the dry hopping of this one. But very light still. It's not overpowering. The alcohol content on this one, we tested earlier, is at 5%. So nowhere near an IPA level, which is typically around 7% sort of ish. And but so it's very drinkable still, very hoppy without being overly bitter, but it's packing a big fruit flavored punch, which is just really enjoyable. Jesus, that's actually really nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it's very similar to the Bolter XPA, which is one of the best beers in Australia at the moment.
Well, they won the Gabs Festival.
Yeah, they're the top level. So that's the flavored type of beer we kind of wanted to go after. And, you know...
Yeah, originally we were trying to...
It was not expected.
Yeah. Originally we were trying to crack down on something similar to the Bolter IPA, actually. As you can tell, we're a big fan of Bolter here. We were trying to crack down onto something along the lines of a Bolter IPA, but as we said, forgot a couple of things on the brew day. Led to an XPA instead, but couldn't be happier for it. It's actually delicious. Okay guys, now we're going to try our Piña Colada Pale Ale. If you like Piña Coladas and get caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes on the Cape, then I'm the love that you've looked for. Cheers. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Definitely got them coconut feels.
Yeah. Alright, so, brief backstory behind this one. I'm a big beer drinker, like starting a brewery, so makes sense. But I absolutely adore Piña Coladas next to the pool or on the beach. So I really wanted to bring a tropical coconut feel to an Aussie favourite, a pale ale. And took a couple trials, but this one here, it's worked out really well.
Yeah, it's got. You can definitely taste the coconut in the beer.
Yeah.
It's pretty light. It's sweet. It's not that bitter.
there was a fair amount of coconut shavings that went into the boil of this beer, and geez, you can taste it, but it's not overpowering the actual flavor.
Definitely not.
Like, there's definitely pineapple, slightly orangey flavors. Like, it's a tropical hit, and then the coconut cuts through and mellows out the bitterness of the beer.
Yeah, I can definitely imagine this, having this on the beach, relaxing, sunbaking, you know, getting that Aussie tan.
Working on that beer belly there.
Just like reminiscing on the past beers of life.
All right, mate. So, Jesus, pretty light in color. It's cloudy. It's cloudy-ish. It's nearly translucent. It's got a little bit of cloudiness. It's probably about 10 IBU. It's a pretty pale beer, 8 to 10 IBU. Very light still. Got a lot of tropical aroma coming out of that. A lot of like passion fruit, citrusy aromas coming out of the smell, and it's very light. It is a very light beer. This one sits at about 4.5% according to our calculations, and it's not got a massive malt body. It's just kind of balanced in the background. There was a little bit of toffee malt in this to keep the color light, but give it a little bit more body. And the vast majority was Pilsner and ale malt. So it's very light on the malt base, and mostly orientated towards the coconut and pineapple flavors of the beer. Not bad.
Yeah, it's very smooth as well on the tongue, and the aftertaste. It hasn't got a punch, but it goes down well.
Yeah, it lingers.
Yeah.
I'd give this one a 7.5 out of 10. I'd say we need to step up our game on the tropical punch. You need to add a bit more hops in the later end of the boil. But I'm pretty bloody happy with this, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's not bad. All right, join us next time for our next Flying Wombat tasting session.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If you like Piña Colada.